brings us to the Sooner State and the hard-working capital of Oklahoma City. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Sentinels of Oklahoma City.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. It's Deonte Banks with it.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, right?
Now Willis to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in for the touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Sentinels take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right.
They got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Purdy tosses out wide complete. Call it a of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Purdy now to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Terry McLaurin, 40 yards. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
70, 60 Eagles, 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Willis looking to throw it. That is incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
To throw, here's Willis. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Back to throw, Purdy. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. Some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Purdy. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that is incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Here is third and quite a ways. Purdy looking to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there.
That's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
To throw, here's Willis. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Willis. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now 2nd and 3.
Second and 3 at the Bears' 38-yard line.
65, 7 Pirates, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Here's Willis. This one goes out wide for Barkley. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Gain of 6. That's another Oklahoma City first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to 60,
Willis out of the gun. Now he'll take this and run. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Oklahoma City has the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Go.
Now Willis. And it's caught. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Sam Laporta from 21 yards away. And the Sentinels have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Down to the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This defense, 3 interceptions now. And, Charles, obviously that one for the pick 6. That gives them a 3-possession lead, and they are really in the driver's seat.
Makes you imagine what that lead could become with another half of football left to play, because the way they're getting after it, partner, 30 points, 40 points, even 50 points, that type of a lead, not out of the question. And neither is another pick 6.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They go play action here. Purdy. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Second down.
Purdy. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for fourth down. And here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. He's going to wind up and air it out. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown! Kevontae Turpin, 66 yards. And the Sentinels continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Purdy from the gun. Throwing it to, and a loose football. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Well, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Back to throw, Willis. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
2nd and 10.
Warriors 70 Rangers 60.
Now Willis to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Willis. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seminoles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Bears 7. Evan McPherson set to
After the
off.
touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here. Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Get set.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one. Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
70 Lions. Streak. Hey, check that. Streak. 18, Rattler. 18.
Last play of the half. Here's Willis. And it's caught. Touchdown. Kevontae Turpin as time expires in the first half. And the Seminoles will extend their lead on the final play of the half. McPherson on for the point after. And the rout is on here in this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure you have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
23 yards on the tuck and run.
That's good.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw, Willis. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Now Willis to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Willis looking to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 21.
And in Oklahoma City, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Willis is going to throw once more. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
16-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Warrior 70.
To throw, here's Willis. That is caught by Laporta. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
That's another Oklahoma City 1st down.
Willis will look to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown. Sam Laporta, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Sentinels take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 4 yards.
That's good. Oklahoma City.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
29-yard line.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
First play of the drive, a 1st down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12 at the Bears.
This time Willis will throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lane. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Panther and left. Warrior 70, 68.
Willis from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll go down. The Bears defenders get there for the sack. Trayvon Walker in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
7 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle